didn't see those two. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm supposed to explain that? Oh, shit.
So I sent you 5 pictures. Did you see 5 pictures?
Yes, there's 5
Okay, I'm going
now.
to send you a 6th picture. I don't know which one I fucking just... 5... Last fucking... Fuck!
Oh, Mike's so angry.
51020... Fucking label them, you cocksucker Jay.
Are we live again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going the wrong direction in the fucking... You just click left, you idiot. The, panels on the table. I don't know, sideways, or vertical, sideways.
Regularly scheduled
sideways.
programming in a moment.
So they're all sideways, except for... Ah!
It doesn't matter sideways. Which one do I start with now? Like...
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'll explain it to you. So they're in a circle. Let me turn everything back on. They're in a circle on the ceiling. You don't know where it starts. You don't know where it ends. It's just the entire ceiling are these pictures, right? That's why they are, angled the way they are.
All right, cool.
You don't know where it starts. You don't know where it ends. You don't know what it is. You just see that stuff.
Okay. So
I gotta pee. You explain it.
All right. So the first picture, there's what looks like to be like a bunch of knights just like holding shields, and there's like a sun above them, and it's just like all coming down, like they're just kind of standing there stoically. Like it looks really cool, guys. Okay, this next picture, they're all at this table. That key that I talked about earlier is on the table. And then they're staring at that symbol with a bunch of arrows. Like they're all staring towards the symbol. And there's that sun in the middle of that symbol with the arrows that we talked about earlier. And then there's this other picture where looks like there's a bunch of angels just kind of flying around. They're doing the Icarus thing. One's holding the sun. And then there's a bunch of skulls below them, these angels. And there's the guy kneeling in the skulls. The skulls look ominous. I'm just going to throw that out there. Have I lost you yet? Okay, going on. Back.
Did he ever have us? That's the real question.
Steve, honey, can you just here, take my face and point my face where you're looking?
Oh, like up there. That way?
Do I see it now?
He's peeing, so
the DM's gone.
Josh.
Yeah. I think we did a perception roll, but wouldn't we all fucking see this now?
But hold on, I'm not done yet. Okay.
Logically, yes, but that's not the way the game works. It's funny to let him try and explain it. The struggle is hilarious.
Okay, so there's this knight now, and he's like kneeling, and the knight's holding the sword, and there's a small child. Remember when I talked about that key on the table earlier? Well, the same key, the child...
Yes, we all remember that.
Okay, so this child is holding the key, but like right behind the child is a bunch of skulls. They're just there, and it looks like they're around a tree. Like the skulls are just hanging out around a tree. And then this knight is just looking at this child with a key. And then we're going on. And this next picture there's a sun, big old sun, and it looks like there's a bunch of buildings at the bottom, like a fort, like a castle. But then above the sun, the big sun, there is what looks like to be a skull in a death ray that is a perfect triangle. Lastly.
So while you were peeing, I stopped Steve and I said, Steve, honey, take my face, point my face where it is that you're looking.
Just tell us when Steve's done talking.
Steve, do the last one. This is great.
Okay, so, and then there's this other one that, so there's like a knight's helmet on the top, and then there's a bunch of skulls around the knight's helmet. And then below it looks like there's like a cliff with a bunch of money. And then the sun's there again. That sun I talked about multiple times is right there around the money. And then there's a bunch of flames that represents fire.
Okay, Steve. Can I do a quick recap? of
Roll
what you said?
perception, Rainbow. Go ahead.
You think that skulls are ominous and
13
flames
again.
represent fire. Is that about right?
No one stopped me. I was on fire.
13. The
They're
glare.
represented by flames.
13, you kind of see what he's talking about, but the glare off the whatever the ceiling is made of is kind of hard to see. Plus the just the wear and tear of age. But you kind of see what he's talking about. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of interpretive. I'm staring at the clouds, but you kind of see what he's talking about. It feels like Steve is seeing through the wear and tear somehow of time. While you're not quite seeing it, he is filling in the gaps with his story.
Sangmo, did you get any of that?
Oh, I got all of it, and
It was
And
the
maybe
best
Mike-
song in the world. It was the best song in the world.
you can see her staring at the ceiling and pretty vigorously drawing or writing in her one of her notebooks. Jay is also glad that Steve is the only one who got it.
Yeah, you guys got all that? Did you guys take notes? Did you get all that?
Copious.
I
Steve,
can do it again if you want.
Steve, do you have paper? Here, take some paper and some charcoal. Here, write
Can
it down.
I roll to see like if Steve's like a natural artist or not?
You can roll perform to see how you do.
Okay.
It's gonna look like a kindergartner's drawing.
I have a 0 on that, so this. Is
Yeah,
gonna
that
be
makes
good.
sense.
You rolled a 0.
All right. Roll dice. I rolled an 8.
So yeah, his explanation is more useful than the drawing he comes up with. But again, you can
find crayons.
you can see Sangmo vigorously drawing something.
I loaned them the crayons.
What? I have to delete it now? Shit. Is that a real thing?
No, he said. Never mind. Just.
All right. Sangmo briefly looks down at the rest of you. Spread out. Do all of you have paper and some way to write?
Yep.
I do.
Let me check my inventory.
Yeah, Adi seems
I-
illiterate.
I am busy casting detect magic.
Does-
Ritual.
Does 10 intelligence mean illiterate?
No. 8 does.
Let me check.
It
Hold
does?
on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, try to scribble down the pictures. Is that what she's wanting us to do?
No, you didn't see. You can't tell what the hell he's talking about. Like the ceiling doesn't look that way to you.
I only brought adventuring gear.
He's got very
Does
special
anybody
eyes.
have a notebook and pen? I forgot to bring one to class.
I give him a sheet of paper and my tiniest pencil, like one that like is even smaller.
Keep your pants on.
Heyo.
Yeah, I got this you can use.
Spread out. Document everything. Leave no stone unturned.
Yes.
I'm going to.
You guys need me to repeat all that.
I'm going to
doing it
finish
for you.
drawing this. She sits down on one of the first steps of the altar. Roll perception again. This will not help you with the seal. This will not help you with what I've previously said.
24.
17.
19.
I ain't see shit. I mean, 8.
Shit.
3 for Steve. And Sunshine?
So I saw everything, and then I saw nothing.
You're just very you're very obsessed with the pretty pictures on the ceiling. Sunshine.
I'm casting Detect Magic.
Okay.
I'm busy with that.
Are you doing it ritual style or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to take me like 10 minutes.
Yep. Rainbow, as soon as she sits down on that step, that red light in the middle of the room lowers a little bit, and you're the only one who seems to notice it.
Sangmo.
Yes, Miss Hanover.
The minute you sat down on that step, that red light went a little bit lower. I don't know if you want to sit there.
What are you talking about? She stands up and turns around, and it raises it again.
And it's back up again. Here. Trade me spots. You stand here, look at that red light, and I'm going to sit where she was. And I'm going to stand up. And I'm going to sit. I'm going to stand up.
Ah. Is it ominous?
I don't really know, but I don't know if doing anything to make anything change in here is a really good call.
Somebody used a magic thing on that. Is it ominous?
Has it been 10 minutes?
No.
Working on it.
Everyone avoid the Ulta in the middle until he's done.
All right, short stuff. I know I'm being kind of a mooch, but you've got to have a bigger pencil than this. I understand I came unprepared for class, but I am, big time athlete star. So everyone should be just lining up to give me school supplies.
What?
No, sorry, I don't. I just pull out my big, my normal size pencil. That's the only extra one I have. I just start taking notes.
It's one of those extra sized ones. And on you, you have to hold it with your bicep.
Over my shoulder.
I am staring the daggers at him.
All right. So looking
feel
around,
like you kind of brought this on yourself.
looking around the room, there's actually 7 other doors, entrances. They're not doors, entrances to other places. You can wander around as you see fit. Sunshine, if you're going to do the thing, you should probably hang out. Yeah.
Yep. Unless something physically stops me, I'm going to keep casting this.
Guy, Tiddly, Steve, and
I'm
Audie.
protecting you.
I go to a door, check for traps. First door.
Right,
Left.
right, left, or center? Left. First door. On the
First door
First.
on the left.
Okay. There's no door. It's an entryway. Just a hallway. You can walk down.
Well, can I check for traps still?
Sure. Go ahead and roll
Just
perception,
can't trust. Okay.
because you're not investigating anything specific.
19.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Walking down the hallway,
Continue on.
it curves to the left as you walk. and it leads you to what used to be a door. It's slightly ruined now, and also slightly ajar. This
Is
hallway
it a jar or a door, Mike?
great joke.
Oh.
Great joke. Did you come up with that one yourself, or did you crack team of writers work on it? You fucking hack.
I got a team of monkeys here at my house. They're working on it.
I was thinking the same thing.
That is so much hate for a harmless dad joke.
It's not harmless. It's shit. It's a shit joke. Tiddly. There's this entire hallway has been lit, and you can see through the slightly broken and open door that the room is lit as well. And it didn't light up until you got close to it.
Right. I'm going to creep
Sneak.
towards it.
Stealth.
It's still mostly full. Or
Roll stealth.
Mostly a full door.
Yes. Roll stealth.
Okay. What is my stealth?
And he creeps.
Oh, yeah.
And he creeps.
23.
You do a great job. You're very, very stealthy. As you get up close to the door, you look through it, and you believe you see a dilapidated library of sorts inside. The walls are just bookshelves. There's nothing else on them.
Can I see the back, like the end of the room?
Yes, and that back wall is also just bookshelves.
Nothing else in that room seems to lead to another door or have a door.
Nope, you can see the
From-
right
from-
wall,
from
and you
what
can
I
see
can
the right wall and the back wall, and you do not see a door or anything.
All right. I'm going to turn around and go back and let them know what I see
Okay,
for that room.
we'll have Guy, Steve, and Adi go. One of those. Sunshine. I'm sorry, Rainbow, you have a thing?
He told us it's a library.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I can. If
Yes,
Mike
you
lets me.
can get back. Yeah, you can get back.
Sunshine, you cool here? You good? You good? You're good here, right? You're fine casting things. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. You just let me know if you need me, and I'm gonna go to that library.
Okay.
Cloud of dust, shaped like rainbow.
Okay, Steve, Guy, and Adi.
What's the door that's right in front of me? The front door.
The door right in front of you. So directly across from where you entered?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the other side of the altar, so you gotta walk around the altar, and again, this is a big-ass motherfucking room, like 100 feet across. You get to the other side, and you see... It's not a door. It's a series of smaller entryways. You would have to turn sideways to get through them, but you can see there's a hallway behind. There's 3 right next to each other. Roll perception when you get close. Through them, but you can see.
That's an 8 on perception.
The hallway the hallway opens up into after the small entryways. The hallway opens up quite wide. It is also lit, but not as well. And it goes for another 40 feet, and then there seems to be that exact same paneled sort of thin entryway situation on the other side.
Guys, looks like it goes really long. Like there's a long hallway, but you gotta be like super skinny. Like you gotta go through to get to the other place. I can see it lit. Okay, are you guys still mad about the pictures? I'm sorry, adjectives are not my strong suit. Okay, gotta let it go.
Am I the only
Fuck is an
one in the room
adjective.
still?
I think you are, in fact, the only one in the room. The Guy and Adi, what'd you
I
do?
haven't.
I was going around the room just seeing if there was anything else like on the floor. Maybe inspecting the backside of the altar. See if
Altar
there's anything
symmetrical all the
preventing-
way around with the circular stairs. No identifying factors to the stairs or anything like that, and you wouldn't be able to see up on top of the altar. It's too tall for literally any of you to see the top. The rest of the room, just looking around, there was probably furniture of some manner in here at some point. You know what I mean? There's like grooves in the floor that would make sense for like where a bench or a pew would sit. Or maybe
Are there any
tables.
runes or anything to?
Runes?
Are there any runes of that, like busted up pieces of wood?
Yeah. Busted up.
try and start
It's not
gathering
busted up
that
so much
stuff.
as like decayed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd try and start gathering that stuff up to, like, in case we need to take a rest or if we need to start a fire or anything.
Okay, sounds good.
to
Roll
sort of
survival.
Gathering things.
Roll survival. Adi.
Seeing my shitty tiny pencil, I would
12.
just
You do a
throw
reasonable
the
job.
pencil, and I would put away the piece of paper, and I would simply stand guard, ready for what I believe to be anything. Just standing guard by the Hanover who is ritual casting.
There's something innately wrong
whatever
about
it
the
is.
phrase waiting for what I to believe to be anything. The yeah, okay, you're guarding Sunshine. We will cut back to Tiddly. Did you go with Rainbow when she bolted off to show her the library?
I'm gonna roll if it's odd. Yes, if it's even, no. Yes, I did.
Okay. So he's showing you where the library is. So you two are both at that door that Tiddly you had previously shown. Again, mostly intact but slightly broken and slightly open door. And inside, yeah, you can see bookshelves. On the bookshelves, it's rough shape, you know what I mean? You can already tell a lot of it's falling apart. Are you going to go into the room?
Yes, I am. But first, before I do, I'm going to not ritually cast. I'm just going to straight up cast Detect Magic.
Okay. So outside of the lights, which are magical, I will tell you now, that are illuminating this entire place. That's 30 feet, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That gives you a full sense of the room you're about to enter, by the way. What am I getting yelled at about? Oh, okay. Okay. The ceiling of this room gives off slight magical energy. Nothing else.
Okay. If I see an aura of magic, I also know the school.
School of Magic.
If it's one we're familiar with. Which I would imagine would be all of them, unless there's some strange one.
You are unaware of what School of Magic it is. However, it is slight. And you can tell it's not the whole ceiling, it's bits and pieces. Upon entering the room, roll perception. Tiddly as well. I have bowl of food. Oh my god, I want it so bad. The 13 and
9.
9. 9, you just see bookshelves. There's a very large old table in the middle of the room that actually has burnt into it, emblazoned on it, the symbol that you have seen with the 6 arrows and the sort of arch with the angles at the bottom. You know what I mean? Very large table, a banquet style table, if you will. 13. You can tell that the feeling coming from the ceiling. So it's the outline of that keystone thing I showed you before the door, and the outline of all of the art is whatever this magical thing is. And it seems to glimmer a bit in the light.
Okay. I'm going to take my time and walk about the library, not touching any of the books because I don't want to break anything, but seeing if I can gather any titles, to have an idea of like what type of library this is.
Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's been 10 minutes. Okay. Sunshine.
Okay.
I would like you to roll wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Well, fortunately, I'm very good at those.
That's what you think.
16.
Just barely. You are almost overcome by the amount of magical energy coming from the ceiling of this place. Every inch of that ceiling, because it shines like the sun from the light, is a magically imbued metal of some sort. And the red thing in the middle is the thing that almost knocks you on the floor. That
Can I
thing
get-
is
Go ahead, sir.
powerful.
Can I get any sort of idea of what it is?
No, you have no
You know,
concept of what School of Magic.
Okay.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
a thing
shut
you.
Detect magic off. I'm going to shut Detect Magic off because it sounds like it's going to be dangerous for me to leave that on. So I'm going to cancel this. It's a spell that you can just like stop when you want.
Okay,
So,
yeah, that's fine. I understand. I believe you.
I'm going to do that. And Sangmo left, or is she still in the room?
She's there. She's like vigorously drawing the things that Steve was trying to describe.
Did she notice me go? Oh, fuck!
Did you make an audible or visual? It didn't take you over.
If I barely passed the check, I imagine I would definitely
Okay.
not.
Act it out. Let's do it.
Like, right, about done, and go.
Jack! Yeah.
Sun.
For that matter, do I? Oh,
Yeah, you would also see that. Sunshine. Oh my God. So, want you, Lord? Are you
Are my
okay?
ears bleeding? Are my ears bleeding? Ow.
no, I do not think your ears are bleeding. What happened?
Oh. I need to sit down. I go sit down and pull out my water flask and take a drink. And I assume Sangmo's there too.
Sit.
All right. So you know that artifact we found in the village?
Yes.
that was
of
really
course.
powerful,
Of course.
right?
Oh shit.
Imagine that was a rock, like a big rock, like something that would be very difficult for you to pick up, right?
I am
Yes.
trying to imagine rock that is difficult to pick up.
And that thing up on the ceiling is like a planet.
Planet.
Maybe not quite that big, but it gives you an idea of what we're dealing with.
What is this planet?
Like the size of a planet in
Are you sitting?
comparison.
Are you sitting down, Sunshine?
Yeah.
She comes up to you. Don't move. Don't move. And she's like holding your eyes open. She's doing a basic medical exam on you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe you have a concussion.
It really did not feel good looking at that. It was like staring at the sun through a magnifying lens.
You actually have burst blood vessels in your eye. I believe you.
Oh, I'm gonna be where did Rainbow go? She say she was going somewhere?
She,
Yeah,
Tiddly
she
came in
pulled
talking
out.
about a something. What was that, guy? Where did you go?
I point over towards where the library was.
Okay, I'm gonna go tell her to not use detect magic around
sit.
that thing.
No,
I'll
sit.
be right back.
Sit.
Oh,
Guy,
Can
go
somebody go tell her?
go
then?
tell her.
I'll go do it.
Thank you.
Tell her what I told you.
Aldi, I need to finish this. Make sure he rests.
Understood.
Oh, and Audie, because you clearly haven't picked it up, he can't tell you what to do. You know that, right?
I suppose I do now.
He's
By
talking
the-
about me.
By the one, Audie, you're all conscripted. You know what that means, yes?
Earlier, I got what I understood was that this means I am at the same level of those. He stops himself from saying peasants and says, others.
You're all at the same level as workers, yes. And you work for me. And she pats you on the hip and starts to walk away.
Okay. You. Rest.
I look at him with one eye open. You can't tell me what to do.
That's true.
I am now confused. I was just told.
None of you can tell anybody what to do.
Roll wisdom save.
Your brain broke. Okay. Guy?
I run towards the library.
Yeah, Steve, what are you doing, by the way? You still looking at that hallway?
Yeah, I haven't done too much. Just I told everyone about the hallway. Take it as you will.
Are you still hanging out there?
Yes.
You may roll perception
He
again.
likes hallways.
Hates doors, loves hallways.
He's a hallway man. What can you say?
Hates snakes, loves hallways.
He's a hallway man.
What'd you roll for your perception, bud?
12.
Now that your eyes have adjusted, On the f-
Oh, okay.
on the
Wow.
f- on the floor inside the hallway, because you felt weird about it. You see bones that would match those creatures upstairs.
Guys, there's bones here.
Cut to Guy. You run up on Rainbow. We'll have you get the answer for your thing. You got a 13. Is that what I'm saying? 13.
Do you want me to roll a new one because I'm taking my time and actually like investigating the room?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll investigation.
I may have just screwed myself over because my investigation's worse, but that's fine.
Is there take 10?
I've rolled 6 13s this game.
Is there a take 10 in 5e? Do you know?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think. I think Paizo. I think the take 30, take 20, whatever. That's all strictly Paizo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So looking around the room, you actually don't recognize a lot of what few. It's probably 1 in 10 books they're still legible from the cover. You know what I mean? That haven't evaporated. And you actually only recognize a couple of words here and there. Whole sentences don't make sense. Phrases are ridiculous. Titles don't make sense. It's just occasional words make sense. Roll intelligence saving throw.
Oh.
Mind flayers.
11.
That'd be a fucking twist. Fucking mind flayer comes out of us.
11. Parts of the words make sense, and some words make sense. And that makes you think that they're very, very old. When language might have been different.
Okay.
Fucking Beowulf.
I would like to try and identify some, like, 2 or 3 of the books that don't look like they'll immediately fall apart when I take them, and I'm gonna try and take them.
Okay. Would you like to roll a new investigation, I'm assuming?
Sure. And since it's just me and Tiddly in the room, I'm not gonna try and be super sneaky about it because I don't think Tiddly's gonna rat me out.
Yeah, Tiddly doesn't seem like the snitch sort of type.
Because he understands that snitches get stitches and wind up in ditches.
Motherfucker, listen here.
I rolled my 7th 13 of the night.
I was thinking.
Is there something wrong with your shit? Do you want to restart your thing?
Maybe?
Why don't you restart the app real quick and re-roll it?
Because I pretty much have only rolled
Yeah, it's like a weird amount.
like 8 and 13.
Hey, you get a 20.
No, that's just how it starts.
I know.
Hey, Laura got a 20.
Fuck off. Fuck off with the
There we
bullshit.
go, a number I haven't rolled tonight.
14?
15.
15. Yeah, you identify a few. Do you say anything to Tiddly to let him know that you're...
I'm just going to kind of try and make eye contact as I'm putting them in my bag, and I'm going to just be like,
I see nothing.
There you go.
I'll buy you a drink later.
There you go. That could make me kill a man. What do you... Okay. Guy, you can show up now.
Hey, Rainbow, your brother. Well, he thought he was gonna bleed out of his ears. He's
Sorry, what? And she just runs away.
Don't open. Don't do detect magic in the room.
She ran. Too late. It actually. How long does that last? It's
Like
10
an
minutes.
hour.
She
Oh,
would-
It's 10
she would have to get right past me.
This will be super fun. So you get to run into that room.
I would have
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
I would have tried to.
Go, Luke. You said you would have tried to stop me.
I want to see a halfling try and stop a full, like, armor-plated human.
And not get trucked. Yeah.
What do I have to roll to try and like hold her up?
Strength.
Act of God.
Yeah, strength saving throw versus her athletics.
Luckily, my athletics is not very good.
You're about to get Ray Lewis. The
16
He died.
goes to Luke in that case.
Yep. Luke, you're somehow able to, as a halfling, you put it right into her knee.
He's very stout.
Her legs are doing that Sonic thing, and he
Shush.
just dives in there like a stick in the spokes.
Shush. Rainbow and Guy.
Hold up.
What?
He's fine. He's fine. He said don't use detect magic in that room. He said it was like looking into the sun.
Oh, I should probably turn mine off then.
Yeah, he was he told me to warn you, and he said he was fine, but he was just like that kind of hurt.
Well, I'm going anyway, so thank you for warning me. Off I run.
Did you turn it off?
Yeah, I did.
Oh. It's not like he would know.
I look at Tiddly, I'm like, did I just stop her for a sec? Because I kind of blacked out. I saw my death thrown at me.
I'm not really sure how you did that.
Impressive, I know.
You did it.
You're not using detect magic, are you?
And in
What?
a very strange turn of events, you see Rainbow run out to Sunshine and start like patting his face, opening his eyes, doing the whole thing that she was doing.
Guys, stop. Just-
From across the room. From across the room. I've
Careful,
already
he is
done
trying
that.
to rest.
I've already done that. He's fine.
Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself.
Just because they didn't
Make
do
sure
a farm,
someone's okay.
doesn't mean you can do it to us.
No one gets to kill Sunshine but Rainbow. Everyone needs to know that.
I'm trying to make camp. Do you want to head back out there? Or did you find anything good in the library?
You didn't find Dick.
Sangmo, you might find it of interest. It's very, very old. Many of the books are in a language that I didn't understand. I could pick out words here and there. But it is an incredibly old library.
She takes a moment and thinks. You can see it. Thoughts ticking away on her face. Fascinating. Collect everyone. Everyone! Return, please.
Ow. I'm right here. Please stop yelling.
Do I hear that?
Yes, not
in the
everyone
library?
is. Stop whining. Everyone!
I was trying to bring
This
Tiddly
is
back with me.
Steve, do you show back up?
Yes.
As I come back, I look at Adidas. I'm like, were you done? Can I have my pencil back?
Oh, it ran out. I don't know what to tell you.
That was my only spare pencil.
You will
Clearly.
die. You will die tomorrow, Adidas.
I don't eat any food made by a guy.
You're gonna wake up without an ear.
Wake up.
Oh God, he van gold me.
I took my friggin' kidney.
You just look across the fire and he just yells, Van, go fuck yourself. The,
Ah,
Just expect something back for that. It was important to me.
okay.
Really, Mike? And you gave me shit about the door as a jar joke.
That's fair.
I
this
know,
place.
but I'm God, and fuck you. The,
This place is overwhelming. I'm always astounded at the power of the one.
I feel
yes,
like
well,
we might
that's...
need more manpower.
That's very nice of you to say, and I agree with what you're saying, Sunshine. I'm going to need somebody to walk up those stairs over there, and she points at the altar. Now, if we don't have any volunteers, there's voluntold.
I'll do it.
Whoa, what? Why
I'll
don't
do
we
it.
go grab one of the fishermen from upstairs?
We're not sacrificing the poor people who made their home here.
Or
Sacrificing them.
I'll
Well,
be
it's an
fine.
altar.
well, I think a better word is casualties. You know.
This feels not Steve. I gotta be honest with you, this feels not Steve.
You're right. Steve wouldn't do that.
All right, warding bond should still be up. I don't think it's been enough time for that to be gone. So
This is his goodwill hunting moment. Let him have it.
the sunshine
I fear
sighs,
nothing. I will go.
sunshine sighs and pats her on the shin because I see sitting down still, and that's all he can reach. Say, "All right, good luck, Rainbow. Be safe," and cast guidance, just in case you need to do a stealth check.
Right. This is cool, right? And she says to Sangmo, like, I'm one of the expendable ones, right? And she'll just walk up there.
Rainbow Hanover, I believe you'll be just fine. You start walking up the stairs. With every passing step, the red light lowers. The closer you get, the closer it gets to you. So that by the time you're standing upon the top of the altar, you can just reach out and touch it. Stone. Red gem something. Shining. Difficult to look at. So bright. Gives off no heat. Gives off no sensation at all. Staring it down. The rest of you see that as soon as she stands in front of it, and appeared, by all appearances, is fine, Sangmo sprints up the stairs. Miss Hanover.
Mm-hmm.
Can you touch it?
I could. This is also the thing that, gave my brother that nasty headache down there.
She walks up with her hand out.
Oh, for the love of Pete, I'll do it.
You both touch it. Strangely, it's cold to the touch. It feels like it's vibrating. Ever so slightly.
This thing is beyond any of us. We should not be here.
Shut up.
Rainbow. Rainbow. Roll perception.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Perfect
Ooh,
timing.
I heard the sound.
Perfect timing.
It did make a little ding.
Under her breath, in a voice you haven't heard her say before, have her use before. You hear, by the gods, it's real. Shiva Shalafara. Rainbow, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, you cut out midway through that, so I might have to have you type out what she said.
Teshiva Shalatova.
Is that? Never mind. I'm not there.
And did she say by the gods with an S?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, you hear her say a thing you don't understand and then blaspheme in a way that's crazy. 21. You're fine. But all of a sudden, you're not in your body anymore. You're falling through utter blackness. There's lights around you. Beautiful, shining lights. It's like a swirling ocean of blackness. All of a sudden you see something beautiful in front of you. A shining green sphere, a jewel. With blues and greens and browns. And you feel heat on the outside of you. Everything gets blurry and orange and red. And you see ocean and a coast and a forest. You slam into the ground as hard as you can. Time passes. The forest grows around you. One day an old man stands above you. Happy. And you can feel that he's found what he's looking for. Thank you very much for watching. This is the end of the story for the evening.
To be continued.
Da da da.
Have a good night, everybody.
So Rainbow has a new feat that lets her detect undead. And
No. Nope.
I see what you did there.
So, sorry about the technical stuff in the middle. It's whatever. Next week, we'll be back on this. Wednesday, still Crosden. Thursday, Cyberpunk. But that is probably wrapping up relatively quickly. And then after that, we're doing... What? What are we doing, Laura?
Thursday is Chad.
Thursday is going to be Chad after that. Chad is going to take over and he's going to do a Savage Worlds, I believe. Deadlands. Mini adventure or campaign. Yeah. Have an excellent night. See you later.
Bye, everybody.
Ba-da-da-da.